Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you guys about the ideal versus real. It's a subject I talk about a lot in my online courses, but today I have a new insight for you on the topic of why this happens and what to do about it. Watch this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please click the little subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications when I release new videos. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you so much and welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about a subject that is really important to me. It is called the ideal versus real. By the way, I just got out of the shower and I had this on my heart, so I just felt like sharing randomly, and I think it's going to make sense to you guys. Why do we go towards the ideal? What does that even mean? It means we're focusing on appearance over how we feel. Now, why do we focus on appearance? Why is this idealized version of things, how things look, this highlight reel on Instagram or whatever, why is this so important to our society? And I'm going to tell you, it's important because when we're younger and our feelings are either denied or made wrong, or we feel guilt for asking for what we need, or we go to a parent with a feeling and the parent can't handle what we're feeling and rejects what we're feeling because they've never learned how to integrate their own feelings or identified with their own true, authentic emotion. People get triggered by others when they don't do their own work. If I'm in denial of what I feel, I won't allow you to feel what you feel if it triggers what I'm not feeling and what I'm denying. Really take that in. And what happens when we're kids and we're taught that what we feel isn't okay, we think that we aren't okay because that emotional imprint happens before the age of 8. So if someone's telling us that what we don't feel isn't okay, we think there's something wrong with me for having that feeling. There's something wrong with me. What does that mean? When we think that there's something wrong with me, that is the definition of shame. Guilt says I did something wrong. Shame says there's something wrong with me. So two things happen when we feel shame. We either hide and shrink, which many of you are probably shaking your heads right now, or we actually do this false persona of making sure everything looks okay so that we can deny our own shame. No, I'm not ashamed of anything. No, there's nothing wrong. My life looks perfect. Everything looks amazing. Everything's great. That is a full denial of your truth. And so many of us walk around with this band-aided life of everything looks perfect all the time. Look at my highlight reel. And it's just not real. It's just not authentic. And what we're doing is we're denying ourselves from our own selves. We're not showing up in the world truthful. And when we're not living truthful, it's because we have shame. Because if I am my full expression of self, someone will reject me or something will trigger that story that there's something wrong with me. So what do we do to start to heal this ideal back into the real? Back into our true authentic selves? We have to reclaim what we feel unconditionally. We have to break it down and literally take out a pen and write this down. Feelings always make sense when we look at why we feel them. Feelings always make sense because feelings are never wrong. We're just made wrong for having them. What I always say is we have to get real about how we feel so that we can heal. But please understand that I know how difficult that is. People often deny this step and they don't want to go into this for a very specific reason. Because we don't want to look at the underlying issue. We don't want to look at what's beneath this experience. And what's beneath this experience is having to look at the truth that no matter what you did as a child, you were not going to get your need met. That equals powerlessness. We are afraid to admit that we were powerless to our situation and our conditions, but we are no longer powerless. And what we need to do to heal this wound is to start empowering our true, authentic feelings. You might be one of those people that says, Candace, I don't even know what I really feel. Well, don't worry about it. What we do is we look at the fact that I don't know how I feel. And we work backwards. Why don't I know how I feel? What's in the way of that? What is the barrier? What is the block? What am I afraid of? And when you go into that fear, you'll start to get more clear on the second step in your journey. So I just want you guys to trust me on that first step of really embracing how you feel right now. Please check the links below. I will be sending out a newsletter this week on that subject, so please check that out as well. Please follow me on social media, and I'll see you soon.